I'm just stare at the.
Hello, everyone.
Going live. I guess we're live now. Hi,
Yes,
everybody.
hi.
Yes, welcome to the studio, the Palace of Beige, as we fondly call it. It's very beige.
I think that term was coined by our good friend Craig Alvin
Yes,
of
yes.
engineering fame.
Who engineered this Against the World project?
Yeah.
And
Also, he did a bunch of stuff on. Let's see, what was it? It wasn't as much CB, but it was
in real life?
in real life. He did. He's also mixed a bunch of the members' EPs,
He
and
also is a really kind man. Has a beard.
Yeah,
Likes
beard.
to wear
yeah,
hats.
Yeah.
he
Often
also has
won
worked
a
on
Grammy.
on Casey Musgrave's most recent
Yes.
Let's just do this
He
project.
did. He did. What was it? We were mixing stand up, and we
Yeah.
credited him. And his I don't think his studio had a name.
Beardsley's
We
Playhouse.
just
Called it
credited it as
Beardsley's
Beardsley's
Playhouse.
Playhouse without asking.
Yeah, 'cause
Good
we're-
times.
We're only going to talk about deep cuts, guys.
I think it was called.
So
I think
John, remember John on the second album?
Yeah.
yeah, John
he
was
was
a great
great
guy.
guy.
Great
Yeah.
guy. I love that
The way
guy.
he did those patch babes was
Mhm.
Yeah.
impressive.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I really miss? You know
What?
what I really miss? Tone. You know, whenever they would
Oh,
come in and need to
right.
calibrate the 2-inch
Two-inch
machine,
machine.
and you just hear
I
tone
thought you
for
were
like
talking about a guy
45
named
minutes.
Tone.
It's just me. Yeah.
I think it was Tony.
Yeah.
Right?
If you guys
Is
have
it
never
Tone,
heard
Tone?
that, just imagine the bars on your television if you're old enough to see test
Yeah,
bars.
Ozzy Osbourne had a longtime assistant called Tone.
Yeah. Well, there's always Tone Loc. Uh, good times.
Wow.
Thank you
Ladies
guys
and
for
gentlemen.
tuning in. Today we have our 6th song of 7 from Against the World premiering. Obviously, you can go check it out on streaming platforms. It's out,
Right
but the
now.
music video is premiering in about 15 minutes right
Mhm.
here. And we hope you've enjoyed the song. If you haven't heard it yet, then just wait, just hold.
Yeah.
You know?
25 minutos.
Yes. Oh
everyone.
wow, he speaks Espanol.
Mi español es muy malo. Lo siento.
This is definitely like the whole Against the World project kind of in many ways it starts off with the softer, lighter, happier sounds, and by the end it gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, you know.
Well, I think this
It's like
song is
it's like a
actually.
meal.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this song
Appetizers.
lyrically is one of my favorites as a whole, because I think what it talks about the fact is there's like what you care about and what you fight for. There's the good side of it and there's the consequence of it.
Right,
And you
right,
have
right.
to continually weigh the pros and cons of, shall we say, your convictions in
Right,
some
right,
sense, and
right.
also behaviors and so on and so forth. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of my favorites lyrically.
Yeah, it's not it swings, you know. It tries to go for it with saying things that
Yeah.
really will hopefully hit home and kind of over time marinate and be those lyrics that you read 10 or 20 years later and you go, oh yeah, that was a
Yeah, that
we
or
really
you
said
that
something.
that or you say, "Wow, I deeply regret saying that out loud."
Exactly. Which is always the risk. It's about weighing, you know.
I
weighing
really
that
didn't want to
risk.
be held accountable to this kind of statement.
Oh no.
Well, the lyrics on this song are definitely require you to pay attention. So
True.
for those of you, that are Hanson fans that have followed the band,
Mhm.
of course you're here, so you obviously are one of those. A lot of times tunes have, send more of a positive. You might hit go, oh, this is really upbeat, and then you read the lyric and like, wow, that was really kind of intense. This one, visually, lyrically, tonally, if you don't get that it's talking about something that's
Yeah.
fairly
Important,
carrying
weighty.
some weight, then you're obviously not watching.
Well,
But it is also looking at this idea from a different point of view. It's talking about the fact that engaging in conflict is something that is
kind of
part of
necessary in
life
some
and
way,
part
yeah.
of being. You're not going to be able to avoid conflict altogether, but the way in which you carry yourself is
Crucial.
your choice or your way of doing that. It comes with a cost.
Right.
Exactly.
No, no one we're all anti-war, but people might hear the song and think, oh, this is about war. It is about the kind of war that you have with yourself. It's not really about sort of global war.
Isn't that a strange concept though?
battle,
When you really
struggle.
think about it psychologically, just as a pause, and everybody else, I think, you would understand this. Isn't it fascinating that we are conscious enough of ourselves and of our own kind of humanity and the kind of the pluses and minuses, the dichotomies that we constantly are faced with in life, that we can have a war or an argument within ourselves.
Right.
This is a fascinating
Some
concept.
people have civil wars constantly.
Within
people,
themselves.
we have them sit down and don't.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
I have it all the time.
Well,
At some point,
so
I think that's a
No,
fascinating point. I mean, I don't feel like people talk about that enough broadly in culture, which is there is this constant debate that each of us are going through within our own lives. How do I handle this problem? And
Right.
it can be basic things. It can be big things. But I'm a fan of like localize the problem as much as possible.
Okay.
It's the most solvable that way. So
Okay.
that's it.
That's
Well,
why
you-
he's
you-
running
I'm
for
back.
city council.
Localized.
Localized.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe 2024.
I love
the
you.
city council.
Yeah. Let's see. So there's probably we have about 10 minutes until the video.
Exactly.
One of the cool things about this video, so we recorded all the music videos in a big 100-year-old
Power station.
Kind
Kind of flashback to Where's the Love, which was also done
and
in a power station.
yes. So there's some we like power. We have the
We've
power.
got the power.
So we had a big video screen behind us, about 16 by
24
feet, something like that.
Yeah.
And so each video had like putting together the visuals that would go behind us was a big key to setting the tone. And so this one is unique because most of the videos are graphics or stock footage of some kind, kind of indescript visuals that connect with a feeling.
Connect with the lyrical kind of concept. Yeah.
Right. This is actually all historic footage.
Yeah.
So it's all National Archive footage.
U.S. National Archives.
Yeah. From World War II era mostly.
Yeah.
There's footage of Doolittle's raid, newsreels of Doolittle's raid, which is kind of cool, which was the first action that the U.S. took after Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And so there's just sort of
It's
some
depicting
interesting
conflict in different ways, different abstract
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah,
Seeing
yeah.
The kind of the worst, word be like the worst conflict, right? Your
Yeah.
people are at that level, like that's the physical incarnation. of
The
just
full
deep
culmination of the
conflict. So
internal
it can help
conflict.
Right,
paint that
right.
picture
Yeah.
of conflict in a way that you can kind of go, oh, I get it. This is about that level of struggle, that kind of bigger potential, like painting that metaphor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's a big metaphor party.
It just goes all the way there.
Um,
Yeah.
One thing that's different about this as a video treatment is you guys will see this, is we kind of play with the idea of one in lots of different respects. So you never really see us on the screen at the same time. We flash between different guys throughout the video, kind of just using the same space. You'll see this same space, all these different videos, but treating it differently. And with Don't Ever Change, you have this extremely bright and fun over the top backdrop. You have with Stronger, which we just put out, it was all about like isolation, so spotlights and empty negative space. And here you've
space, literally.
Like goes out to
space,
space,
outer
rocket
space,
ships,
space,
you know.
and then
That's
this
my
one-
favorite moment. I mean, I've never really had a rocket ship taking
Solo.
off while doing a guitar solo. It made me feel really awesome.
Yeah, it's just there for you.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Time to
I
take
got
off.
so many jokes.
We might.
But I'm just not going to say out
There's
loud.
all these people here. If you do have a question, you could probably throw it in the chat, and
There's a couple.
we can see it. I just see mostly that I love Taylor's.
Yes. If someone's worried that Taylor might be sick.
No, he just. Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
musicians,
quiet, guys.
It's-
There's only so many things.
it's only-
Fall. I think fall season allergies might be.
It's not even 11 o'clock. We're not even supposed to be awake. We're in a band.
Exactly. Don't you know?
There have been a lot of different questions and
This
lots
person
of people, lots of comments.
yelling, Zach.
One of the things that if you're watching this video and
He's reading the comment.
Yeah.
if you happen to be here and you're not aware of the show, again, that would be surprising. But reminder that tonight and tomorrow, these are the last scheduled like shows that are on the schedule right now this year. That not to say that we won't have other things that we share, but right now tonight and tomorrow are the last shows that are set right now. So if you guys aren't already here in Tulsa, like tonight and tomorrow, these are the shows that we're going to be premiering the song live for the first time, like we've done each month, brand new songs live, plus a lot of the songs from the record so far. And you guys cast votes on what you wanted to see in the set list
via Twitter.
And so the set list is going to be determined by the songs you picked from the ones we put up on the voting. So this will be the longest these are the longest concerts we've done all year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you that right
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
That doesn't mean they're actually.
It doesn't
playing very
mean
many
the
songs.
best.
No.
So
this is these set lists are
I
these are
might-
long shows.
we're
Yeah.
going to take a nap in the middle.
Exactly.
There's
Just
an
to make sure
intermission.
that
There's
it's
an
long.
actual intermission.
We're kidding, but you can if you're not in Tulsa, if you're not in the United States,
Definitely.
you can stream it. Actually, if you're anywhere in the United States other than Tulsa, you can stream it and watch the show and see your picks played live as a part of this concert. If you didn't vote, you can get an idea of what the set list is going to be by going to the Twitter page and checking it out and seeing that. And otherwise, just come and enjoy it and have fun, maybe sing along in your kitchen.
Yes. So these concerts too will be much more similar. If you've been watching the shows for the last like 3 months, you've seen that every show was a different album. So this set is it's going to be 2 sets based.
Except for the first one's going to be a warm up, and the second one's going to be really good.
Yeah. Well, there's always that.
That was
No, the first one's going to be a warm up. The second one is going to be the last show, which means it's a total.
It's a total
Who knows?
crapshoot. You
Yeah.
never know. It could get
It's-
weird.
guys.
Yeah.
They're secretly afraid that I'm going to do something.
No, that's not. No, that's not what I mean. The first show
Now
of
I am
No,
afraid.
the first show of any tour
Like-
is always a warm up. The last show of any tour
It's
is always like, who cares? We're going home tomorrow. Okay.
well, but in a good way, because I always find that the
And
last
then
show,
Who
on
cares in a good way,
The,
right?
like on the tour, a last show on the tour is always like, hey man, yeah, throw that song in there. It'll be fun.
Okay.
So
So
This is the only venue where we've had a
So
mariachi
if I could
band
recommend-
come on stage.
yeah,
here at
right,
Kane's Bar.
right, yes, yeah.
someone
actually-
asked
I would
why
actually
there isn't a
recommend-
concert next month. We ran out of ideas. That's the first thing.
Well,
and-
November is going to be the last release. At least the last song
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the record, and then the actual full album will be there. So not that you haven't already gotten the songs individually, but the project will actually be out in full. This Against the World. So people, of course, if you order LPs, they won't be physically be in your hands for a while, but technically it'll be out.
Damn supply
You can
chain.
just- You can just get the project as one. Ooh, got it.
Yeah.
We
and
are
so-
wanting to really have been wanting to shift our focus towards what physical dates will look like, traveling, touring, going all over the world.
Next year.
And so when we started this idea of this concert series of playing all 6 albums and then doing the listener's choice at the end, we felt like October was the right time to sort of stop so we could start to turn our focus towards what's going to happen in 2022. And of course, at that time, we had hoped it would still be late 2021 when we would begin to tour. So
Exactly.
We're definitely
things
focused
continue to
on-
adjust.
on getting to share our vision for next year, so you
Yeah,
guys can come out and
Didn't we
see us.
actually have
in
tour
person.
dates in November when we announced it?
We did.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then the world goes around and everything changes.
You
Wow.
guys just got a preview.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We have about 4 minutes until the video goes
Okay,
live.
let's pick our favorite questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Only by our favorite people.
Happy early birthday,
I love
Zach.
when Isaac is dancing.
Oh, wow, you're the
You're
one.
at least maybe
Okay.
the third person that's ever said that.
Can you guys sing happy birthday to me?
Happy
Birthday's on
birthday
the
to
16th.
you. Oh, to me.
Yeah,
that's
to
right.
Ashley Price.
Happy
Okay.
birthday to Ashley Price.
Taylor. That's my favorite comment right now, actually. Someone says Christmas streams. That's a good idea, but not on actual Christmas. That'd be weird. You wouldn't want to see me in my pajamas.
No.
Okay.
Actually, the problem is they might want to see you. in
Who
your
woke up
pajamas.
first this morning? What time did you guys wake up? I definitely beat all of you. I have an almost 7-month-old.
I beat you.
Okay, but
before
what time did
before
you
that,
wake up? Because I
I-
woke up at 6:15.
Well, technically he was up at 1. So
Oh, right, that's true.
so I went back to sleep.
Well, technically, I did actually go back to sleep for about 20 minutes. and then
Okay.
got back up.
Okay, sorry. I knew I had that in the bag because nobody else was.
Up at 1.
I mean, that's just a
I kind of
technicality.
got inverse. I
Oh.
didn't really go to sleep until about 4. So.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
maybe you win.
No,
Okay.
that means I definitely don't win.
Does being one mean agreeing or getting along despite differences? Good question. I think it could mean both of those things. And of course, there's different meanings in the lyrics and in
verses.
the verses.
Yeah.
There are multiple things, but ultimately, I think the biggest message of the song is conflict is somewhat inevitable, right? And fighting for the things you believe in is important, but you need to remember that even something is a great
cause. Yeah.
still has consequences that you will have to live with. And you just need to see that. It says, lay down your arms doesn't mean that we stop fighting, only that we recognize that we might shed blood for our pride. So it's
Pride is a dangerous thing.
right. So there's a lot of
Hubris.
layers, but I think ultimately it's just saying be conscious. So it says make peace, not war, as a cause that has no cost. Only that what you believe is to stand and bear your cross. So, right, it's not that it actually has no cost.
Right.
Like making peace, not war, has a huge cost, and the cost is one you put upon yourself instead of on someone else. So
Right.
you either
It's something that you have to bear.
you
as an
either have to
individual.
fight and kill that person, or you have to kill yourself. And that's kind of what the whole song is about. There's
and not
always a
literally
cost.
kill self, as in ego, as in
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
self-righteousness,
not
as in
suicide.
pride, as in hubris.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
to live with the consequences of being a person of peace.
And a person of character.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
we have 1 minute until the video goes live.
Hanson pontificates.
Pontificating.
Yes.
Okay.
Better than procrastinating. Actually, no.
I don't
not
know. That one
necessarily.
just says, Zach, are you going to tell them? I'm going to tell them later. Don't worry. We got to let you guys go because the video is going to go live and we'll get cut off. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. And we will see you guys at the stream tonight and tomorrow night from Kane's Ballroom. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.